Here we have for sale our 2017 on a 67 plate Ford Transit Custom. This is a 290, meaning it's got a 2.9 tonne gross vehicle weight. This has got the 2 litre TDCI Euro 6 130 brake horsepower engine, which is accompanied with a 6-speed manual gearbox. This is the long wheelbase, so L2. You can always tell by that section of bodywork just there that this is an L2 long wheelbase, and this is the H1, so a low roof. It's finished in the fantastic colour, which is magnetic. It's a lovely metallic grey colour, and this is in the limited spec. What we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a long wheelbase custom limited of this age, and we'll also talk you through the condition of this particular example, seeing as it is currently available for sale, along with the service history as well and ownership details for your information as well. So starting here at the rear of the vehicle, we can see that this one is spec'd with rear barn doors. What I mean by that, 2 doors which open in that sort of fashion. On a limited, you get a number of elements which are colour coded. That includes door handles, mirrors, these mouldings down the side of the vehicle as well. They all come colour coded in the body colour, which I think when you get a van in this sort of colour, I think it really does set the vehicle off very, very nicely indeed. Firstly, to bear in mind, this van has done 80,000 miles. There are a few marks, little maybe dings and dents here or there. Of course, as I'm sure you'll agree, hopefully, I think this is very well presented. It's in lovely condition throughout, ready to go straight into work. But I will be very honest in this video, and if there's any marks or anything that I can see, I will gladly point them out to you as well, so you are as well informed as possible. So starting here at the rear of the vehicle, now there are a couple of touch-ins I can see on the rear of the van, a couple of small little touch-ins just there, and just looking around the sort of where the 2 doors, this is a sort of very common area, but around where the 2 doors meet in the middle here, again, a couple of minor little touch-ins here or there. Looking just a bit further down, this is polish, so that will come off, I can tell you that. But as I say, all in all, the rest of the rear doors are looking very, very good indeed. And the same goes with the rear bumper, if I'm honest as well. Even though this is colour coded, these are very prone to marks and scratches. So we've got a couple of little marks just here, and say little touch-ins and things like that. But all in all, this is certainly not the worst I've seen. A lot of these, as I say, are very, very marked because, as I say, it's obviously such a high traffic area of the van. If we open up the rear barn doors, then we can start to have a look inside the back. When you open up the rear doors on a custom, you'll see this yellow arm. When you pull on that, it clicks into place there against the rear door, and that allows you then to open the door right out to its full 180-degree position. Now, the first thing you'll notice here that, of course, the van has been ply-lined. We do this on the majority of our vans, of course, just in the nature of the way that we present them. We do, of course, like them to be as clean as possible. And, as I say, you can see how well that does set the van off. We always tend to go for the full rear door as well, again for maximum protection for outward dents. Of course, that is the purpose of ply lining. If you've got cargo in the back of here which is moving around while in motion, then as I say, it's not causing outward dents into the bodywork, which are quite difficult to repair. But looking here, of course, I say it's all brand new in the back of here, so looking very, very nice. But the key sort of areas to look for are the inner pillars here, which you can see are looking again very presentable. Same on the other side there, any exposed metalwork areas, and as I say, you can see sort of the edge of the ply lining there, all looking very good. As I say, same with the rear doors. You get plenty of load lights in the back. You've also got the factory fitted bulkhead as well, which of course can be removed if you wanted to, and there is the load through hatch as well, which I'll show you in just a second when we go around to the side loading door. If we shut the rear barn doors, we'll then continue to go around the outside of the van. We'll go on the passenger side first. As I say, I'll show you the side loading door there. So looking down the passenger side from this angle here, and I must say it is looking in very, very good order. Looking at this rear wheel here, there's a couple of, again, little touch-ins, little marks on the rear alloy just there. Again, nothing major. That tyre is looking effectively brand new as well, it must be said. But as I say, looking down the side here at any paintwork, there's a couple of small little ripples just here, possibly a sign of maybe a previous repair. Again, very minor, but as I say, I will point out anything that I can see. And again, a couple of little touch-ins and things like that around this sort of area as well here. And again, sort of a high traffic area because people of course are using this, opening up the side loading door. You're going to get little touch-ins like that, as I say, on those sorts of areas. Same, just a little one just up there as well. As I say, these are, I know some people will be watching this thinking these are very, very minor marks. You may not be thinking that, but as I say, if you are thinking minor marks, as I say, I just like to be as transparent as I possibly can. Opening up the side loading door, and again this gives us a good look then at the bulkhead. Bulkhead is looking very clean and tidy indeed. And say we have got the load through hatch just there as well, so we can open that up. That clips into place there via a magnet, and that allows you then to load right the way through underneath the passenger seats. And I say, obviously brand new ply lining, all finished very nicely, nice aluminium strip along the edge, all looking very, very clean and tidy. And as I say, ready to go to work straight away. This van has been right through our workshop as well, so it's had a full service and also a brand new MOT as well. So as I say, it's literally ready to go today. If we open up the passenger door then, we can start to have a look inside the cab, our first glimpse inside the cab. Passenger door card, all very nice. Passenger step is looking clean and tidy as well. And we've also got the floor there, which is all in good order. A couple of marks inside the cab here, sort of low down. It looks like someone has been storing something here. A couple of sort of marks low down to the dashboard. And there's also some marks to the metal here on underneath the seats. The van has got heated seats. You can tell that with this button just here. When it's in the red position, that tells you that they are on. If we have a look at the seats here, seats are in really, really good order. No rips, tears, cigarette burns, anything like that. All looking really, really clean and tidy. You have storage underneath the passenger seats as well, so you can flip them up like so. And as I say, that allows you then access to storage underneath the passenger seats like so. You've also got the fold down work tray, a couple of cup holders there, and somewhere to store your paperwork as well. So you can flip all that back into place. And then we have got the service history, which I'd like to share with you as well. So fantastic service history. We've got 4 services which have been carried out previously. You can see here at 13,000, 26,000, 35,000, 60,000. And as I say, we have just fully serviced and MOT'd the van as well. So always lovely to find a one owner van with this sort of miles. Always nice to find that backed up with a good service history. And as I mentioned then, this vehicle is one owner from new. Again, lovely to find that. Moving then around to the front of the vehicle, as I mentioned, you get colour-coded wing mirrors and colour-coded front bumper. You also get front parking sensors, so you've got front and rear parking sensors and front fog lights as well. And again, a few stone chips as to be expected here on the bonnet, and again, little touch-ins and things like that to, of course, present the vehicle as well as possible. But looking, as I say, all in all, in good condition. I say, of course, just bear in mind, it's not a brand new van, as it has done 80,000 miles. Looking then down the driver's side, and again, as you can see from the reflections there, looking pretty clean and tidy. Again, a couple of small little ripples just here on that edge there. Again, possibly paintless dent removal, something along those lines. But again, all looking really clean and smart. And a little mark just down here on the arch, probably the most significant mark on the van, if I'm honest to say. Other than that, it is small, very small little sort of touching marks, which are, I say, extremely minor. If we open up the driver's door then, we can start to have a look inside the cab from the driver's door. And this is where the Limited really comes into its own, with all of the fantastic features that come as standard on a Limited. First thing to note, as I say, just how clean and tidy the step is there. The floor's looking very good. Very slight wear to the floor, but as I say, that is extremely minor for 80,000 miles. Looking on top of the driver's door, we have electric windows, we have electric folding mirrors, and that is how those operate. You can see they're operating as they should. Looking at the driver's seat, height adjustability here, this is adjustability of the height of the front of the seat, and you can see the seat there is all in really, really good order. And we've also got the driver's armrest as well, which is on a ratchet, so you can set that to your desired height. Leather multifunctioning steering wheel on the right hand side here. This is where you've got the radio controls, you've got the volume control there, and also you can answer and hang up the phone. And on the left hand side we've got the onboard computer control, which is up in front of you here, where you can see the miles, as I mentioned, 80,154. You can see the vehicle is running at the moment, so idling correctly, absolutely as it should be. Buttons on the dashboard here, so you can turn the parking sensors off or on there if you like. You can see that we've got 2 full remote keys with the vehicle. To the left of the steering wheel as well, actually on the steering wheel, is the cruise control. Again, very, very nice to have. And say it's all running and idling absolutely as it should be. Little compartment up here, we've got a 12-volt socket, an AUX port, and also a USB port on there also. And 6-speed manual gearbox, as I mentioned, of course, the usual wear to the gear stick. You literally see that on customs which have done 30,000 miles, so it's certainly not excessive at all. And you've got a heated windscreen here as well, which is, as I say, all standard limited spec. Air conditioning, crucial bit of spec to have. 12-volt socket on the left-hand side, and then you've got the radio controls here. So you've got DAB radio on the screen up here, and you can also connect your phone to this via Bluetooth as well. So really nice condition and spec inside the cab of this lovely limited van. So just to summarize, this is a one owner from new, 2017 on a 67 plate, so it's a late 2017. I think it was registered in November of 2017 on a 67 plate. It's a Ford Transit Custom 290, so 2.9 tons gross vehicle weight, finished in this lovely magnetic blue. As I say, one owner from new, lovely service history with it. We have just fully serviced it as well, and a brand new MOT. And you can just see how smart that van is looking. Offered at fantastic value for money, I feel, compared to a lot of other vans currently on the market. Of course, all of our prices are price checked continuously to make sure that we are competitive, not just in our local area, but nationwide. It is Euro 6 as well, because you can take this vehicle into the ultra low emission zone areas, such as central London. You can also take it into the centre of Manchester, those sorts of areas as well. It complies with all of those emissions standards. If you'd like to inquire about this vehicle, feel free to head over to our website, which is bridgeendvans.co.uk, if you're not already watching this on there. That's bridgeendvans.co.uk. You'll see on there, of course, all of our contact details, including telephone numbers, and you can also contact us via our contact form as well on our contact us page. We can take cars or vans in part exchange, so by all means get in contact with any thing you may have to offer there. We'll give you a fair price, and all that can be done remotely via email or over the phone. As we can also arrange finance on all of our vehicles, starting as low as 7.9% APR, and we can deliver nationwide as well. Thank you very much for watching.